Good day everyone, welcome to our class. I am Mr. Rex Ongit Kaliday and you can just call me Teacher Rex or Sir Rex. Right? So welcome to our class, and of course, before anything else, before starting our class, let us pray first. Okay?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Before we are going to discuss the things that the topic that we have today, I have a small pre-activity for you.
This is what we call Fill Me. So instruction, based on the picture shown, fill in the blank. That is why it is called Fill Me, right? So it is very connected. So the first picture, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. So the picture shown about the different people discussing things. What do you think is the most suitable word for that picture? Oops, that is business, right? So the number 2 picture is, or the second picture is, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters, right? So this picture shown the 2 different guy having a shake hands. So what do you think is the best word for that picture? That is partnership, right? The word for that picture is partnership. So the third picture, it composed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters, right? So I guess this picture is very common. I guess this kind of picture, like this word, there you can, a lot of you, most of you can relate on this word, right? So what can you observe in that picture, or in this picture? It has only one person calling, they're having a lot of cell phones, right? Just focus on the one person, right? Even in love, you need to focus on one person, but let's focus on our activity, okay? So yes, that picture is, the word for that picture is single, right?
Thank you for your very interactive cooperation. So our learning objectives in today's lesson is to identify the different forms of business enterprises. And for the skill, compare the different forms of business enterprises. And for the attitude, develop critical thinking skills by recognizing the limitations and benefits of each ownership structure. Based on our objectives, of course, our topic for today is about the forms of business enterprises. But of course, before going into that kind of topic to discuss that kind of more detailed information, let us know first what is business enterprises.
Business enterprises is any endeavor where the primary motive is profit and not mere employment for oneself and others. It is the activity of providing goods and services involving industrial, financial, and commercial aspects.
Upon looking in the meaning stated in the slide, in other words, a business enterprises refers to an organized effort or entity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities, right? It can range from small sole proprietorship to a large corporations. Business enterprises aim to generate profits by providing goods, services, or both to meet the needs of the customers in the marketplace, right? And they often involve various stakeholders, including owners, employees, customers, and investors. So now, we already know about what is business enterprises, right? So let us now discuss the different forms of business enterprises. And the first form of business enterprises is the sole proprietorship. So what is sole proprietorship?
Types of business enterprises. So the first one is sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is an unincorporated company that is owned by one individual only. While it is the most simple of the types of businesses, it also offers the least amount of financial and legal protection for the owner.
Again, upon looking in the meaning of a sole proprietorship, in other words, to deepen our understanding, a sole proprietorship is a type of business structure where a single individual owns and operates the entire business. In this form, the owner is personally responsible for the business liabilities, and there is no legal distinction between the individual or the business entity, right? So the owner receives all profits, but they also bear all the risks and responsibilities, right? So sole proprietorship are easy to establish and offer direct control to the owner, but they may face limitations in terms of raising capital and doing the responsibilities, right? So that is the concept of the sole proprietorship. So we are already done discussing about the sole proprietorship. So are you ready to hear what are the other forms of business enterprises? Okay, you are so excited to know that. That is why we have teacher Rosjen Jimena and teacher Clint John Maestad for you, for us to discuss more about the other forms of business enterprises.
So good day everyone. So this is Rosjen Jimena, and for the continuation of what Mr. Rex Kadayday has discussed, so I will tackle about partnership. So when you say partnership, what are your understanding, or what comes into your mind when you say partnership? Or do you have any understanding about partnership? Yes, Ms. Tumali? Yes, very good. Thank you, Ms. Tumali. So, a partnership is a business owned by two or more people, known as partners. So, like proprietorships, partnerships are able to take advantage of flow through taxation. So, this means that the income treated as the owner's incomes, so it is only taxed once. So, owners in the partnerships are responsible for the liabilities of the firm. So, however, there are some nuances to this. So there are different types of partnerships that we will tackle in this video. So first is general partnerships. We also have limited partnerships and the LLPs or limited liability partnerships. So let's first tackle about general partnerships. So when you say general partnerships, do you have any idea about general partnerships? Yes, Mr. Kabuknason? Yes, thank you. So, general partnerships. This is the easiest type of partnerships to form. So, with few and keep costs. So, every partner is considered as participating in the operations of the business. And there is unlimited liability for every partner. So, this means that every partner's personal assets can be used to repay the liabilities of the partnership. This also means that each partner is responsible for every other partner's actions. So for example, Clark and Clint are in general partnership. So if Clint is sued for malpractice, so Clark's personal assets may also be claimed against in the lawsuit. So that is general partnerships. So we'll tackle the second types of partnership, which is limited partnerships. So limited partnerships, this is the type of partnership that has at least one general partner. So this general partner takes unlimited liability for the partnerships and manages the operation of the company. Additionally, there are also limited partners in limited partnerships. So limited partners only take on so much liability as their financial stake in the business. However, as limited partners, they do not involve in management decisions and do not have any direct control over the company. So, do you understand what is limited partnerships? Oh, very good. So now let's tackle the last type of partnership, which is the very good, the limited liability partnerships or the LLP. So LLPs are similar to general partnerships. So where multiple partners are each responsible for the operations of the business. However, partners and LPPs or LLPs are not personally responsible for the actions of other partners or the debts of the business. Unfortunately, not all businesses can be LLPs. This type of business is often restricted to certain professions such as lawyers and accountants. So, in general, as compared to other types of businesses, partnerships are more flexible, offer more flexibility, but also have great exposure to risk. I hope you understand what I have discussed. So, do you have any questions, clarifications about partnerships? None? Okay, thank you very much, class. So, for the continuation of our report, we'll have Mr. Clint Sandoval Mestad.
So, good day, my dear students. Thank you very much, Teacher Rex and Teacher Rosjin. So now let's continue to the third type of business enterprises, which is the limited liability company or the LLC. So what is LLC? Limited liability company or LLC are one of the most flexible types of businesses. LLCs combine aspects of both partnerships and corporations. They retain the tax benefits of sole proprietorships and the limited liability of corporations. Imagine a business shield protecting your personal assets. That's a limited liability company or LLC in a nutshell. It's a hybrid business structure in the US that blends the benefits of corporations and partnerships. You get the liability shield of a corporation, meaning your personal finances are separate from the business debts. No more risking your house if things go south. This shield comes with the flexibility of a partnership. There's less paperwork, profits flow directly to your personal taxes, no double taxation, and you have control over management. Plus, there's no minimum number of owners, so you can go solo or team up with others. Whether you are a freelancer, run a bakery, or launch a tech startup, an LLC can offer a secure and convenient home for your business dreams. So now let's continue on corporation, the fourth type of business enterprises. Corporations are a separate legal entity created by shareholders. Incorporating a business protects owners from being personally liable for the company's debts or legal disputes. A corporation is more complicated to create as compared to the other three types of businesses. Articles of incorporation must be drafted, which include information such as number of shares to be issued, the name and the location of the business, and the purpose of the business. In sole proprietorship and partnership, if one of the owner passes away or declares bankruptcy, the company is dissolved. While in corporation, exists a legally separate entity. Therefore, they are protected from this situation and will continue to exist even if the owner of the business passes away. There are three main types of corporation. First is C corporation. This is the most common form of intercorporation The corporation is tasked as a business entity and owners receive profits that are then also tasked individually. So the focus of C corporation is primarily focused on maximizing profits for shareholders. And then the next one is the S corporation. This is similar to a C corporation but may only consist of up to 100 shareholders. S corporation are pass-through entities like partnerships, so profits are not taxed twice. S corporation aim to minimize taxes while still distributing profits to shareholders. And the last one is the non-profit corporation. Often used by charitable organizations, non-profit corporations are tax exempt. So they are tax exemption. All forms of incoming cash flow must be utilized to spend on the organization's operation for future plans. So the non-profit corporation prioritize advancing a social cause or charitable purpose for not generating profits. So remember, the C corporation focuses on maximizing profits for shareholders, and then the S corporation aim to minimize taxes while still distributing profits to shareholders. And then the non-profit corporation prioritize advancing a social cause or charitable purpose, not generating profits. I hope you learned something, and thank you.